when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Fellas, these Mets is
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Van Meter, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Here it comes on 3-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh and 1, here it comes. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Reds are down in order, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Tyler Mahle is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Now in the box, Ahmed Rosario. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here's the pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Cano waits on the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs.
Runner.
The 0-1 on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Fastball well outside. The average right at 280 coming in. 9 homers and 22 RBIs. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. 1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Hit on the ground out to short, fielded by Galvis. The second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Mets out in front, 2-0. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Oh, and now what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. Lifetime against Familia. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Two out, nobody on. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 2-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Marisnick. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Winker has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average right at 280 coming in. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. A ball and a strike. Popped him up. Dietrich onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting in, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
2-0.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping into the box, Jerry's Familia. He's set. Here it comes. Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Marisnick is off at first with 2 away. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, Curt Casali. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
The second baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
0-2, here it is. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
To the plate now, Tyler Mahle. 0-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air out to left field. Van Meter is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2.
Now batter, number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Down 1-1.
In for strike 2.
I got to count 1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to first, taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Striding into the box, Jesse Winker back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year. As the Reds are off to Schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Next for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Josh.
Into the box, Josh Van Meter, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Striding in once again, Joey Votto. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Cespedes. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. From the stretch. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Reds 1. Stepping into the box, Pete Alonso. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance.
Pete Alonso.
Pitch. Alonso brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat. but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
The next 0-2. Grounded to the right. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next to the net, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. In there, 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Go ahead. Touch to that.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Counts even a 2-2 to Marisnick.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jerry Familia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Mets leave them loaded. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The center fielder.
So digging in now, Aristides Aquino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Robert Gesellman is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Ready now, Freddie Galvis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
In now, Kurt Casale. Here's the first pitch to him. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Our score remains 2-1. Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Rosario.
Here comes the first pitch. Rosario stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 0-1. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Robinson Cano.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. There goes Cano. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Winker will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's set. Now the pitch, and he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Derek Dietrich.
First offering on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Hard hit ball to short. Rosario brings it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Travis Jankowski will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Travis Jankowski.
this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The right fielder, number 33,
Justin Wilson comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. No balls and one strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Wilson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Here's another 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Cutter, and he doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1-0 delivery. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Count, the pitch, 3-0 now.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's out 2-2.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled away. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
The third baseman Mike Moustakas now saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. 3 left for Cincinnati. They still trail it here 2-1. Cody Reed enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 23, Cody Reed.
Bottom of the inning now. Now batting, Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that's ball three, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And there he goes towards second. Grounded back up the middle. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Digging in and looking for more, Yoenis Cespedes. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Runner at second, 1 away. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
J.D. Davis will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Mets are out on top, 3-1. Paul Sewell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Paul Sewell.
Ready for another shot now. Aristides Aquino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing and a liner. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Now at the plate, Kurt Casale. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Up next, Cincinnati.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Two and one. The 2-1. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1.
7th inning, correct.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Rosario.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Robinson Cano.
Next up for New York, Robinson Cano. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Mets, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Phillip Ervin is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Ervin.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Now the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Josh Van Meter.
In now for the Reds, Josh Van Meter. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Pete Alonso.
Outfield playing him to pull. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ready on 1 and 2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up next the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And not in time as the run scores. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Jake Marisnick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one can get there as it falls. And he is in there.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
No balls and a strike to count. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Nunez hits a little over the 270 mark. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time. 9th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 5-1. Brad Brock comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
In is Joey Votto now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout, a big strikeout in this game, too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, third baseman, Mike Mustafa.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. One out, nobody on. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Now the 2-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in once again, Aristides Aquino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
Hey.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's 6 out.
The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a miss as, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Cincinnati, good night.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robert Gesellman claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line.